Boom! Yay! VikzeLink! Hey! Boom! We've noticed a rise in violent acts among the homeless of the area. Something or someone is getting them all riled up. Now, whoever is behind all this is getting more organized. Just recently, a group of thugs came through here, handing out pamphlets. Enter Moonbrook and look for evidence. Propaganda, leaflets, whatever. Bring whatever you find back to me. Maybe we can find the source through the writings.
Recover an informational pamphlet, secret journal, an issue of the Moonbrook Times, and mysterious propaganda. Hello everyone, welcome back to the World of Warcraft. To World of Warcraft Westfall. So, Moonbrook Times, is there really a newspaper for this tiny little, actually abandoned town? Because this used to be like one of the strongholds of the Defias. And once they were beaten, I think I explained to you what the Defias were. Oh, Moonbrook Thug. Oh, that was my wand. Boom. Wand. Oh, dead. Red bandana. The material is identical to the scraps you found at the Furlbro murder scene. Yeah, that the Gnolls had. The material of this bandana is identical to the material found at the Furlbro murder scene. You should collect more red bandanas as evidence and return what you find to Captain Alpert. Collect 6 red bandanas. Yeah, better gloves. Yeah, I think I did explain the Defias when I... Little early to the party, aren't ya? Not to burn you. And here we have a mysterious propaganda. You most likely heard that. Child laughing. A lot of it. Informational pamphlet. Printed in red ink. Wouldn't that make it a little bit difficult to read? Did it... No, as I said, I think I did explain the Defias back then. But just the short story. The orcs destroyed the Stormwind city in the first war, and... Oh. And then in the... when after the Alliance beat them in the second war, and they were rebuilding it, there was this stonemason guild, as they were called, that were responsible for rebuilding it. But then the Black Dragon Onyxia had nestled herself in human guise into the noble... like amongst the noble people, whatever, of Stormwind, and she sorta used her like dragon magic and guile and things to convince the nobles that, oh yeah, you shouldn't pay them for like rebuilding the city. They did what they were obligated to do, and so she managed to get that through so the nobles wouldn't pay them. And so they rioted, and in these riots, the king's wife died. And then they created the Defias Brotherhood, these stonemasons, and said like, yeah, we built the city, we're gonna tear it down again. And they're made like, you found them throughout Elwyn Forest, and mostly in Westfall, which was the base of operations. And their leader was like the leader of the Stonemasons Guild, who was called Edwin Van Cleef, and they were down when World of Warcraft first launched. They were down in the Dead Mines, as you can see here, which is a dungeon, and they were building a giant ship called it's like a dreadnought, I think, that they were gonna go to Stormwind with and destroy it. But adventurers got in there and killed him, and the Defias were broken up. They no longer are. The hour of our redemption draws ever closer, brothers and sisters. Tonight we will shed the shell of our former lives and be reborn as heroes. V. Give a man a tabard, and he will pledge his undying loyalty to your cause. These men are now government sheep who care not for your hardships. They wear the tabard of their leader and care only for what he desires. V. Someone is... Oh, here's something I need. The Moonbrook... Oh. I'm gonna commit murder right in front of you here, lady. And you're not gonna do anything. Double murder even. Haha. Well, self-defense. Honestly. Here, the Moonbrook Times. Weird that they have a newspaper here. Group of homeless Samaritans brutally murdered behind Furlbro Farm. That might have been me. Witnesses state that the 4 men killed at the Furlbro's farm were on their way to delivering dirt pies to a shelter on the east coast when attacked. Jim McCandles. Did I just say Jim McCandles? Jim Candles McHanigan, an eyewitness on the scene. Was it he that... the guy who gave me the quest to kill the kobolds? Had this to say. Yep, I saw the whole thing go down with my own 2 eyes. It was a female warlock. She looked like she may have been on something. She slaughtered the poor bums in broad daylight while shouting obscenities and proclaiming her love for Stormwind and King Varian Rin. I think she may have killed Lou immediately afterward. I was too shaken up to see. I definitely didn't kill Lou, and I wasn't shouting obscenities and proclaiming my love for Stormwind and King Varian Rin. Even though I do, I'm on that side, so... Oh! Hello! And we'll burn you too. And suck the life right out of you! There we go, bandanas are done. Now, do you have a journal in here for me? No, maybe in the basement. Basement journal? Basement? No, basement journal. Let's look upstairs then. This house used to be so dangerous to go inside because there were so many enemies. Where do you think you're going? Oh, whoops, that was the wrong move. I'll incinerate you. Boom. Oh, I did need one more. What the hell? I thought I was done. Oh! Bam! And immolate. She's just sleeping there. On the floor. Like, I wouldn't go and lie down in the middle of a room. I would like... maybe like go to the edge of the room if I needed to sleep and had nowhere else to sleep. Not in the middle on the floor. Secret journal. I can hardly believe it. We've endured this torment for 4 long years. But soon it will be over. The Brotherhood will be reborn. And we will then wash across this land as a flood to cleanse it of its filth and corruption. Reborn, you say? Mysterious journal writer.
Greetings.
Watch your back, Kafina. Thugs and mercenaries lurk in the shadows.
Light bless you.
Any luck?
For the Alliance.
V? The only V I know is Van Cleef, but he died many years ago.
Be careful.
It looks like the meeting of the shadowy figure... It looks like the meeting the shadowy figure spoke of is starting soon. The homeless are starting to mobilize. I need you to attend the rally and gather information, Kafina. Go to the center of Moonbrook and listen in on the rally. Return to me with wherever you find out.
Gather information from the Moonbrook rally. Oh, aren't they like suspecting me of murdering Lou and the other 4 people who deserved it that I really did murder? Not very good for me to stand in their midst.
Light bless you.
Red bandanas?
For the Alliance.
I haven't seen a red bandana in 5 years. Could this shadowy figure be attempting to reform the Defias Brotherhood?
Yeah, it kind of said so in the journal.
Light bless you.
And the new gloves. Thank you very much. Item level 8, woo! The shaman still hasn't... I guess you get more quests afterwards. Yeah, we still have a little bit more time. Where... oh, yeah, here's the meeting spot. The rally is about to begin. Hello. Gather, brothers and sisters. Come all and listen. Brothers, sisters, we are abandoned, the orphaned children of Stormwind. Our king sits atop his throne made of gold and shrugs at our plight. Meanwhile, Our children die of starvation on these very streets. His war, not ours, cost us our livelihood. We paid for the Alliance's victories with our blood and the blood of our loved ones. The time has come, brothers and sisters, to stop this injustice. The government of Stormwind, of the Alliance, must be made accountable for what it has done to us. Today we are reborn. Today we take a stand as men and women, not nameless, faceless numbers.
Flag! Woo! Banner of the Brotherhood. It has it's level 13. And it has a health bar. And she goes. Oh, she didn't notice me, that's good. Or she chose not to say anything. My lovebird! Lovebird. So, yeah, bad news.
I could hear the cheers from here. It seems as if we've got a huge problem on our hands, Kefina. We have to discover the identity of this shadowy menace before we enlist the aid of Stormwind. Perhaps there is another way.
Oh, level 14. And we got a new spell, Soul Stone. Stores the soul of the target party or raid member, allowing resurrection upon death. Targets resurrect with 60% health and at least 20% mana. That's a pretty good move. I'll put it next here to the health stone.
There is a shaman here, Thoralius, who might be able to aid us. He is a friend of Gryan's, who has recently come to Westfall to study the elemental devastation that has befallen us.
As you can see in the background.
Speak to Thoralius and see if there is something that he can do to shed some light on the identity of this shadowy figure.
Speak with Thoralius the Wise at Moonbrook in Westfall.
Be careful.
Alrighty then.
Arcanon Poros.
Yes. Perhaps I could be of some assistance. When I was in Northrend, I helped the people of Valgard uncover some of the mysteries of the Raikul by delving into the spirit world. Perhaps the same could be done here.
Remember the lessons of
This
the past.
incense will put your body and mind in a deep meditative state. Once the trance begins, you will be pulled into the spirit world. Do not fight the trance once it has begun, Kefina. Allow the spirits to show you what they know. You must leave now. Go to the Dead Mines, a place which I am told holds great significance in the history of Westfall. Once inside, use the incense. You may enter the Dead Mines through the old farmhouse south of here. Follow the homeless. Return to Gryan with your discovery.
Enter the Defias hideout and follow the trail of homeless to the Dead Mines dungeon. Enter the Dead Mines dungeon and use the incense burner to see into the past.
Dionys Bakar.
Do I want to do the main story now, or do I want to go out and do the side things? I kind of want to go out and do the side things. Because I kind of want to end this playthrough of this zone with the main story stuff. So let's go for the hidden treasure. I mean, we'll probably get sent out here for other things later. Alexton Farmstead, yay. I just don't remember exactly, because we go into the Dead Mines, I know that, and we need to go back to Sentinel Hill, and eventually we'll get like a quest to go into the Dead Mines, which I will do on another character, obviously, because I don't want to do it in a group. But I'll have to find a character that can solo it, but also hasn't done the quests in there yet. Well, that's gonna be tough. Especially with the level reset and the scaling of dungeons and stuff. Ugh. I hope I can do it. Longshore. Oh, more Murlocs to deal with. It's either Murlocs or Gnolls. What is that saying? Pick your poison. Right. Or no, that's for like getting a drink, right? Like choose your poison. No, this is more like it's like you get to choose between two bad things.
a Pandaren fishing here. That's kind of odd. Something I've been thinking about when I'm recording these is, like, I wonder if I'm running into someone else ever through all of my over 200 World of Warcraft episodes. Someone who's also recording something at the same time. Like, maybe he's recording the Fishing Pandaren, maybe he's recording something, I don't know. And so that my recording and their recording overlaps somehow in a video somewhere, but neither of us are aware of it. Captain's footlocker. The footlocker slowly creaks open. Sand and water seems to be its only contents. But wait, a small crab scurries out with a clue to the treasure in his claws. The clue to the treasure reads, "Good work, matey. Now you need to head due east. East up the bluffs, east to the road. Look for the old chimney ruins near the side of the road. There you'll find an old barrel with your next clue. Find the old barrel near the ruined chimney and search it for your next clue." So east up the road. Oh, it's next to the Raging Chasm. Oh, maybe this is the quest that sends us around this area. But I think we need to do something else at the Raging Chasm, like that's more important than just finding a treasure. I don't remember. It's been so long since I did the quests in Westfall. Just gonna... just wanna get past these gnolls. I'll just ride right through. It's not like I'm gonna die. More bones on. Yeah. You're not gonna gnaw on my bones. Not this day. No. Let's go up to the farm. Oh, harvest reapers. The energized ones. What, is that the same ones we killed 25 of earlier today? Today for me, not for you. It was the first episode I recorded today, I think. And this is the last one, and it's about to be over. I just want to go over to where you end the quest, so we're in a somewhat safe place to log out. Oh! When did I get Unending Resolve? Did I get that from... Yeah, you take less damage by 25% and immunity to interrupt and silence and pushback effects. Yay. Oh, down here. Yeah, okay, so this will be... Kufina will camp out here until tomorrow. I'm recording again tomorrow, most likely. Yeah, this is kind of weird. This has happened with the Cataclysm. I don't remember how the land here looked before. Maybe it was just 100% just grasslands, a hill or something, but kind of looks like it if you look at the parts floating around. And trees! Whee! But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!
Boom. Yay. Song. Hey. Boom boom. Yay. Watch some videos. Hey. Boom.